to the question that everyone has been asking.
Fuel injection versus fuel injection.
Because we have the brand new HUSQVARNA 564XP. And the question everyone's been asking is, how does it compare to the STIHL MS500i?
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't, does it? It is two completely different chainsaws, two different classes. That's a 60cc class against a nearly 80cc class. So they don't. It's like comparing a 500cc motorbike against a 1000cc. They're never going to be the same.
So in this series, Log Lovers, that we are doing, where we are putting a series of chainsaws through a load of different tests and having a leaderboard for the top spot. At the moment, we've done two saws. We've done the 564XP versus the 400.1, and today we're going to be adding the 500i to that list to see where it sits.
Exciting stuff.
And there's more to come as well, because behind us you'll see there's an MS6661, 666661.
Sign of the devil.
There's a 599992, and there's also a 466662 over there. So I think one of the biggest questions people ask about these two saws is weight. How do they compare weight-wise? So we're going to strip off the bars and chains, because everyone uses something different. 20-inch on here, 25-inch on there.
It is, yeah.
So we're going to take them off, but fill them right up with jungle juice and dinosaur syrup to see what they actually weigh as a unit each. Let's weigh them. Right, 500i up first, full of petrol and oil, 7.1 kilograms. The 564, 6.6 kilograms. Oh, hang on. Yeah, 6.6. But in the last Log Lovers video, we didn't weigh the 400.1, so we're going to put that up there as well.
Need some fuel in there.
Oh, we do. Do
love these cans. There we go.
You love a pair of cans.
Love a pair of cans. Bit of oil. He's actually nearly full, that oil, isn't he?
Whoa, son.
Whoa, black.
What are you going to say then?
Black Betty.
All right, that's right. It's a song.
It's a song, yeah.
It's good. I'm glad you finished it. Right. So the 400.1. So what have we got? 7.1, 6.6, and 6.1. That is no, 6.1, 6.2. We'll go 6.2. At the end of the test today, we'll have a timed test for this as well. So we're going to do a weight versus time.
So like a power to ratio, but
power to weight ratio, but a power to time ratio. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because that could change everything.
So in theory, the heavier the saw, the more power, should be faster.
But then the weight is better. Is it the lighter that's better, surely? God.
Mind blown. Just get down the woods then, fire them up, shall we?
Let's get down the woods then and fire them up, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, mechanic.
You went there before I did. So, never mind.
No, let's just leave it there. Let's leave it there, right.
I don't think we've ever featured a 500i in any of our videos, have we?
Don't think we have.
I can't think of one. Ah.
Oh, you repaired one.
I completely rebuilt one that had been squat by a digger. Yeah, very early on in our channel. But I don't think we've ever done a comparison with the 500i.
No.
How has that happened? How is this the first one? Right, I'll grab you a log.
Yeah.
Are you going to warm up the 500i first, eh?
Oh, well, tease the audience.
It's been a long time.
It has been a long time.
It's been a while.
No choke, mind. God.
No choke on either of them today.
No. Oh. Booty.
I don't fancy that Still's overly sharp, is he?
No, he didn't. I think he's done a few logs this chain actually.
But luckily, because we've teamed up with Climax chains and bars and chains.
Bars and chains.
Chains and bars. When we actually do the time test in a minute, it'll
we'll get some nice fresh ones
all
on.
be even. So yeah, right, husky time.
You are in love with that saw, aren't you?
I do love it. I do very much like it. The performance is fantastic. And it's definitely sharper than yours.
It definitely is.
So I think before we change the bars and chains over, we better talk about some specs.
Better way.
So everyone knows all the details, and then we'll do some timed tests. Right, so I mentioned, pheasants over.
Over!
I mentioned that this one is 62.4cc.
Yes, and the 500i is 79.2
It's a
cc.
massive difference in...
Huge difference.
Huge difference in cc, in cylinder displacement. Now, mine runs out exactly 4 kilowatts on the nose.
Yeah.
What kilowatts?
5.4.
Now, I think in that test, we obviously haven't watched the footage, you've just seen what we've just cut. That doesn't look as quick as this.
It doesn't, does it?
But because of the chain and the bar, so you've got an
It's
extra...
carrying a 25-inch, isn't it?
You've got extra 5 inches than I've got.
Well,
on the chainsaw. On the chainsaw. But in a minute, we are going to put on 2 Climax 20-inch bars and 20-inch chains.
Yeah.
So they are both even. The only thing difference is the Still's running a 1.6 and the Husky's running a 1.5. But that's what they are. So that is exactly what we get. Yeah. What was the other stat we were going to give?
Newtons, wasn't it?
Newtons, yeah. Yeah, mine's 3.9.
And mine's 5.
So again,
5 newtons. Yeah.
lots of Isaacs. Power to weight ratio of the HUSQVARNA is 145 kilograms. No, it's not. It's
That'd be proud. 145.
yeah, it's got a V8 in it. It's got a V8 in it.
Got a Chevy.
The power to weight ratio of the HUSQVARNA is 1.45 kilograms per kilowatt.
And mine is 1.26, or should I say the 500i is 1.26 kilos per kilowatt.
There we go.
Yeah.
So that's the power to weight ratios. Now chain speed, mine is running out at 21.3 meters per second.
And that is 21.7 meters per second.
But hang on, Josh, in our previous video with the 400.1, you said that the 400.1 was 28 point something.
28.9. I'm glad you remember the 28 bit, because I remember the 0.9 bit.
And that's rated at 28.9.
Yeah, we still can't quite get heads around it, but basically there's 2 ratings that STIHL give us, and when we spoke to STIHL, basically he said every manufacturer should do the same, because there's an ISO rating and there's a maximum idle speed rating. So we are going to say 21.7 opposed to 28.9.
And same with the 400.1 in the other video.
Even though we did put a note underneath.
Yeah.
Just to make that clear.
Yeah, but I think the chain speed is the only thing that's similar, isn't it,
Yeah.
at the moment? So yeah, let's bang on these brand new chains and bars, and then we'll get some true readings.
Still. Climax.
We're not going through the whole Climax conversation again. It's not worth the joke. Heard all about Josh's Climaxes last time.
Now obviously both myself and James have got different techniques, so we're going to do the time test through this bit of hardwood separately. So I'll do this and then James will do the log lovers set up in a minute. So we are also going to include the 400.1, so you get a real representation of the speed difference between each of these 3 saws.
3, 2, 1, go! I don't think there's much in that.
No, it's fairly close, isn't it?
We haven't seen the times yet, so it'll be interesting to see them in a minute. You've already seen them, you lucky devils. So let's move on to the log lovers course.
Which you going first for?
Beautiful. First, let's go 500i. Why not? 500i. Now, I don't need to choose my saw because we've already put the 564 and 400.1 through this course, so it's now time for the 500i. Oh yes, we have got the beautiful cut down through the softwood. We then move on to the snedding, where I've got to go up through here and chop off all the branches, and then onto the bore cut through this bit of larch, in and through there, and up onto the ash at the end, where I've got to cut down through one slither off of there. I'm very, very excited. If you haven't watched the previous video, it will be linked at the end of this one, so you don't miss out on the 400.1 and 564. So let's get it warmed up.
3, 2, 1, go!
Boom, baby. Right, let's get back and round all this up. So we have reviewed the footage and we've done the crosscuts, we've done the relay, but I think we're going to discuss the relay first.
Okay, right. So previous videos then, HUSQVARNA 564 come at around 39 seconds when you put it through its relay.
It did.
The 400.1 was around 42 seconds. Now the 500i, quite surprisingly, sits very comfortably right in between the two, and it come out at 40 seconds and 14 milliseconds.
So even though it's a faster cutting saw,
Yeah.
I think the bulkiness of it, especially when I was in the snedding, wasn't quite as fluid as it was with these two.
As a more nimble saw,
Definitely.
I suppose.
Yeah, definitely. So I think that's where how that result sits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously, again, from recommendations, in which you previously said, people wanted to see a true example or true time. So that's why we've included the cross-cutting into our video.
With just one person doing it in exactly the same technique to make it fair.
So, cross-cut wise, we have got 6.22 seconds with a 564XP. We've got 7.10 seconds with the STIHL MS500.1, which is up on the shelf. And the MS500.1, 500.1? Is that a new model of 500i?
MS500i.
500i.
We'll stay with that.
Is 6.05. So, yes, the 500i is faster, but not by a lot.
No. So we wanted to do this and so Josh has done some maths. I'm putting all of this on his head.
Right or wrong. We worked it out kilos per second.
Yeah, so the weight versus the speed.
Whether or not it's right or wrong, I don't know, but it gives us a figure anyway, doesn't it? So the 564 comes out at 1.06 kilos per second. The STIHL MS500.1 comes out at 0.87 kilos per second, and then the 500i comes out at 1.17 kilos per second. So yes, 500i quicker, but it's more weight for power.
There we are. So at the beginning of this video, we mentioned that there was going to be a massive difference between these two saws because this comes out at 62cc, that comes out at 79cc. Well, I think there's less of a difference than we thought there would be. Those times were close.
They were.
They were very close. And, you know, we know generally speaking that HUSQVARNA is always a faster cutting saw. But still goes down to comfort. So comparing this against the 400.1, I'd have said that the 400.1 was the more comfortable saw out of the two, but this one you have the more power. So going to the 500i, you've obviously got a bigger, bulkier saw. Yes, it's faster cutting than what this one is, but you have got that weight disadvantage, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But we know how much people love this saw.
It's an all-round saw, isn't it? That's the thing. It's a felling, cross-cutting. It does everything, doesn't it? And it's not too heavy. So.
No, it is a good weapon. Now, obviously, with a 25-inch bar on it, makes a hell of a difference compared to a 20-inch bar.
Yeah, and actually, if we put a 25-inch bar on the on the Husky or a bigger bar,
Yeah.
then would it have kept up with the 500i? That is the other thing, isn't it?
But that's the nice thing about using Climax bars. It's two completely random chains from another manufacturer. So it hopefully should make that even for everyone to say, oh, you're not using the same cutting equipment as they always do. So that's why we've done it and teamed up with Climax on that.
Do you know, I've got a question. Who's going to be the next brand to bring out a fuel injection saw, or will Husky and STIHL be the only brands on the market to bring out a saw with fuel injection?
I think STIHL will bring out a smaller fuel injection chainsaw. I think they will. I don't
Any
know
guesses of a model number though?
The model number, it'd probably be I don't know, a 350i.
350i? What's that? Is that a love child of a Husky and a STIHL?
Yeah, they got a 300. They got a 300
Battery.
MSA
Yeah.
300 battery saw, and they got a 500. I'm going to 350i. Why not?
God, throwing it
Why
out
not?
there, eh?
It might be. Yeah, might well be. And will HUSQVARNA bring out a bigger fuel injection chainsaw? I don't know. They've got a fantastic 592, and a lot of people like that. They were sceptical to start with, being a 500 series Husky, but I think a lot more people have adopted that than they thought they would, because that is a mean animal.
It is.
Because in the future video, we're going to have the 661 versus the 592. That's going to be a great video. I can't wait to try snedding with those two. I think
we ought to go for a bigger bar on those.
I'm just going to go. I think,
Good 32-incher on there, I reckon.
yeah, definitely brilliant, perfect snedding.
Just sned from
20
one end.
inch is the maximum, I think. Really. But yeah, injection wise, fantastic.
Yeah. Game changer.
And there'll be a lot of people who'll be sceptical of it. I'm sure there will be, but I think they are absolutely brilliant. The fuel and the ease of use, the throttle response.
And the other thing we haven't mentioned is obviously the fuel injection on that is not new technology, but they have got the advancement on that, whereas the 500i been out for several years now. So is there something that they can do on this saw to then increase it even more? I don't know.
Same design, same principle there.
Same principle,
Yeah.
but then if they can get more out of a newer system, I don't know.
I think we're very happy with the results. I think the results exactly where we expected them to be.
Definitely.
There isn't a shadow of a doubt. What have you got there, Josh?
Kramer CS45.
I think that's going to be an interesting comparison against these other saws, because for a battery saw,
It's the most powerful we've ever tried.
it is an animal.
Yeah.
But
to put it bluntly, yeah.
now in the first log lovers, lots of people asked for another certain brand, so we're doing our best to get hold of it. We're doing our best to get hold of it. We're doing our best to get hold of it.
Echo.
Well, the good news is they've already started arriving. Yes, Echo are getting involved as well. So we've got STIHL, we've got HUSQVARNA, we've got Echo, we've got Kramer, we've got Ego.
We're going to have some golden oldies.
We're going to have some classics, yeah, some traditional, well, nearly antique, some of them. Yeah, there's going to be... Now, let us know in the comments what other saws you want to see. We need to get hold of a 346. The best 50cc chainsaw ever made.
Anyway, y'all.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. We'll see you in the next one, y'all.
Cheerio, y'all.